I'm Lisa. Welcome to my class studio. In this video, I have a pretty exciting project planned for you. I'm going to show you how to make little tiny bowls, and we're going to give them some pattern and design with stencils. So these are little stencils that I made myself. I make them out of, file folder material. I take those and I cut them into the circular shape or whatever shape I want to use for whatever design I'm working on. And then in this particular case, see these pretty little spirals? I think those are really fun. So I just took this big paper punch and there we go. And I did it a whole bunch of times on this paper, and that's how I got this stencil, real quick and easy. This one, they didn't have a paper punch with a shape that I like, so I drew my own little heart shapes with a pencil, and then I take an X-Acto knife and cut out the shapes and then remove that area, making the stencil. So a couple different ways you can do it. This is very fast and easy, but here you can customize your design and get anything you want. Say you want to do a footprint from a puppy dog, or you wanted to do, I don't know, a clover leaf or a particular kind of flower. You could make your own design. So that opens up a lot of opportunity for design for you. So what I have here is 2 pieces of glass, a clear for the base, tan for the top. I'm using the tan because it's a nice light color. And the clear base is just for bulk and for mass to make sure that my project is nice and sturdy and has uniform thickness throughout when it comes out of the kiln. So I'm going to take this stencil, put it on top here. This other one, I have clear for the bottom and then a pretty kind of a Mediterranean blue for the top. And this one I'm going to do this spiral stencil on here. So I've got some red, green, and blue. The red is opal, the blue is opal, the green is a transparent. So that's going to be a little lighter on this blue. Matter of fact, I'm going to change that out for an opal green because the opal green will show better on my stencil on an opal glass. So I wanted to also show you this is the little mold that we're going to use. And before you cut your glass, you want to measure your mold and make sure, so this is a little bit over 5 inches. And this glass is a little bit under 5 inches. So you want to make sure your glass is cut undersized, slightly smaller than the mold, to make sure that it slumps uniformly down inside that mold. So first thing you're going to do if you're going to make a circle or something you're going to slump into a mold is measure that mold and make sure your glass will fit neatly inside. Alright, so I went ahead and got some opal green. This is fern opal, so it's going to be a nice, deep, rich color. I'll move this out of the way. Alright, so I'm going to have to put this dust mask on while I do this stenciling, because, I'm going to be working with powder material, and that's always safest to be, to wear a dust mask when you're doing that. So I'm going to place these stencils here. Now I'm working on a piece of paper for easier cleanup. That way when I clean up the frit, I keep my dust mask on, I can just roll that paper up, put it right in the garbage, and it creates less dust on my table and in the environment here in the studio. So I'm going to put this dust mask on. This is going to be fun because it's summer here in Florida and I'm already very hot. So let's see if we can get even hotter. Woohoo! All right, here we go. All right, so I hope you can hear me. I think you can. I'm going to project so you can hear me well. Now this one, the tan, I'm going to use this pretty flame opal. I'm going to use a spoon, put the material in the sifter, and then shake it over the top. Now I want to put it down kind of thick because I want to make sure they have really good, strong color coverage. Now I'm going to very carefully lift this off. There we are. Ooh, look how fun that is. Now this, I could put right back in the jar if I wanted to. Look how fun that is, right? Let's get that out of the way. And look how pretty this is. Now people ask all the time, well, how do you keep your frit on your glass? Well, it doesn't go anywhere. Unless you turn it sideways, it doesn't go anywhere. It stays right there. You don't have to worry about it. As long as you're not have a fan going or a little bug doesn't walk across it, you're fine. All right, this one, I'm going to take this green out of the mix because I wanted opal. I've got this nice opal green and this opal blue. This one I'm going to do 2 different colors across the design. I think that's going to be really fun. I'm going to start with the green. Kind of sift it over here a little bit. And put that back in here. I almost put the green inside the blue. I have done that. And now this is a medium blue opal. Do that here. Maybe sift a little bit over each other. I want to make sure I get good coverage here because I want really strong color. All right, now I'm going to come back with a little bit of green. Put a little bit of that over here. Maybe kind of doing like an aqua, like a watery kind of feel, because these spirals are kind of like, maybe like waves. So I think that's kind of fun. Make sure I put that in the right one. All right, now here, because I have two different colors, I can't reclaim this material unless I put it into a, a jar with just that material. There we go. Now that one I got a little messy, so I should have a paintbrush on this table somewhere. Well, oh wait, I got one right here. Here we are. All right, so I've got a little pointy paintbrush, and I'm going to just go around. Oh gosh, it's brand new, so it's stiff. I'm going to go around and take any of that excess material that kind of blurs my design. So take that off there, although a little bit is fine. There we go, and I'm pretty happy with this. All right, so we're going to take this piece, put it on top of here, and I'm going to load this in the kiln. And we're going to take this one and place it on here and load that in the kiln. And then we have these two cute little dishes with these beautiful little patterns. Okay, so here we are. We got these pieces of glass. We're going to go ahead and load them in the kiln over here. Now, I've just fired something else in this kiln last night, and I don't have time to prime the shelf. So I'm going to fire these on fiber paper. I put this fiber paper down, and I'm going to fire on top of that so I can, get something back in the kiln quickly. And look how fun those are. All right, so we're going to go ahead and close the kiln. I'm going to fire these to a full fuse temperature. They're going to fire overnight. And tomorrow we'll come back out here. I'll bring you back out and show you what our results are. Hi, welcome back to the studio. So we made these cute little bowls with stencil designs. And they fired overnight. They went to a full fuse temperature. Let's go ahead and open this kiln and see what they look like. Oh wow, so here's the bone colored glass with the clear and the red heart stencil. I think those turned out really beautiful. I even like this one that's a little faded. These are a little stronger, this one's a little less color. I think that's kind of fun. And this one, I really love the green transitioning to medium blue and then a dark blue over here. Ooh, look, we got a little mess up right there. That's okay, I think it's fabulous. I think it looks terrific on the design. Look at the beautiful edge quality here. How it has a really nice round shape. That's due to the firing, the firing temperature we took these to. I'm going to take these out, and as you recall, I did not have time to prime this shelf, so we fired on fiber paper here, which we'll put that, maybe we can use that one more time, I hope. And I've got these adorable little 5-inch molds. These little bowl molds. We'll take these out because they're not necessary for today. I have this piece of fiber blanket that's in here from a couple of projects ago. I'm just going to leave it. And I'll put these in here. Place the glass on top of the mold to make sure it's centered nicely. There we go. We're going to close this up. Fire this to the slumping temperature. And have these adorable little bowls that we can use for any number of things. So we're going to fire those overnight. When they're done, I'll bring you back out and show you what we got. Welcome back to the studio. So we fired these adorable little bowls overnight. We put them in molds, 5-inch molds, or 5-inch circles, put them in 5-inch molds, and slumped them overnight. Let's see what we have. Oh boy, small is powerful. Look how cute these are. Look, this one, let's see, we've got clear on the bottom, tan on top, and the red heart stencils. Those look so cute. So hearts are not just for Valentine's Day. And this one, look how nicely this came out. We have clear on the bottom. This is from the fiber paper that we fired them on. And then the green transitioning to blue. Really love the way that turned out. So keep that in mind. When you're using frit, it's always a great idea. I should have done it on here. I should have transitioned red maybe to orange or something. But I love the transitional colors on this. So when you're using powder frit, it's a great opportunity for you to get gradients. You'll get color shifts. Painterly quality on your art. So keep that in mind. The red is pretty. It's, it's kind of traditional. But the color shift on this one I think is so fun, and I just love the spirals. So So anyway, hope you enjoyed learning how to make these. These were a lot of fun for me. Thanks for joining me. So if you liked the video, please like, share, subscribe. Consider subscribing to my premium video membership. I would love to have you join us. We have new videos coming out every month. 2 new videos every month is our goal, and we have been meeting that goal for several months now. So really exciting stuff there. These projects are intended to be quick and easy and help you get comfortable with me and my teaching style. The membership is where you're going to find some really amazing, very artistic, very creative pieces, advanced techniques. I'll show you how to do painting with Fred. I'll show you how to do painting on glass, all different kinds of techniques that you're going to enjoy and really love. So consider joining my premium video membership. I'd love to have you. So thanks for joining me today. Until next time, happy fusing.